Hello, my name is Jeremy, and I want to do a video on manifesting the life of your dreams. Let me start off by saying that these are my views, this is my experience, this is my perspective on how to manifest the life of your dreams. But I must give credit to where credit is due. Those names that you think of when you think of manifestation, I have probably taken bits and pieces of the things that they have said to form my own perspective on how to manifest the life of your dreams. Or it doesn't necessarily have to be the life of your dreams. It could be something super small. And in fact, I recommend starting small and then working your way up. But what I'd like to do is read to you a list of things that I'm going to talk about that correlate to the pictures that you see. So at any point in time, if you need to stop the video in order for you to be able to take notes, feel free to do so. So intention, time, grounding exercises, meditation and visualization, speaking, invoking the feeling, let it go, keep the feeling as if it's already done. Lessons come in the form of people and circumstances, and think before you act, okay? All right, let's get into it. So your intention must be very clear. Whether you have good intentions or you have bad intentions, whatever you're trying to manifest will go out to the universe and come back. It will be disguised in the form of people and circumstances with a lesson tied to it in order to grant you access to it, but please be careful. Time. You cannot, well, you can, but I would not recommend rushing the process of whatever it is you're trying to manifest. I would not recommend that you rush the unfolding of what you are trying to manifest, because it is within the unfolding and time that whatever it is that you're trying to get is given to you at the right time within the right circumstance. So be mindful. Grounding exercises. I've talked about grounding exercises before, but a high-level overview is you use your senses as a focal point in the present in order for you to clear your mind. Why would you want to clear your mind? You want to clear your mind because we have so many thoughts, so many memories, so many things that we have to do, things that we want to accomplish, and that creates a lot of internal noise, right? So by using grounding exercises, what that does is it allows you to use your five senses in order to focus. So that way your focus goes to those senses instead of that noise. What I personally do is I grab a necklace or a bracelet. I feel the texture of it while closing my eyes and listening to soft music with no lyrics, while smelling a candle or some incense that I've lit in a safe enough distance. And what I find when I close my eyes, I listen to the music, I feel the texture of whatever it is that I am holding, and I'm smelling the candle, my focus is so intense on those things that I forget about, oh, I have this due for work, or I have this due for homework, or I have to call this person back. And that gives me a sense of clarity. And it's important that you have clarity because then you can visualize. But before you can get into visualizing and meditating, you have to create a boundary around yourself. And what that boundary, if we look at the picture of Saturn, the rings of Saturn represent the boundary. So if you have to put your phone on do not disturb, if you have to dedicate specific time of the day in order for you to meditate and visualize, if you have to say, okay, every time that I go to lunch, I'm going to walk the park and just get into the feeling of whatever it is that I'm trying to manifest, you have to create that boundary, right? And of course, the body of Saturn is you visualizing and meditating. In order for you to be able to visualize and meditate, you have to have that boundary, or people are always going to be coming in your space, bothering you, and you won't be able to focus, right? In the bottom left corner, be so creative, be specific in your visualizing, right? Down to the T. Visualize exactly what you want. It's important that you do that because that allows you a reference point of feeling. And as you create that picture in your head of whatever it is that you want, you can start to invoke the feeling. The picture of this beautiful young girl, she has this sense of, yes, I got it. I know I already got it. It's mine. There's nothing that anybody can tell me because I know without any doubt that it's mine and I don't have to worry about it. I'm not going to worry about the time. I'm not going to worry about the how, the when. It's mine, and that's the feeling that you have to have. Now, it's key that you visualize specifics, but feel general. Let me give you an example. I specifically want a movie theater in the house that I'm going to buy. Just a place where I can bring my family and friends. It's going to be connected to a basement, and it's going to have the projector screen, the projector, the seats so comfortable. It's going to have surround sound. It's going to have a little refrigerator, popcorn, all that kind of stuff. I'm visualizing specifically what I want, but the feeling of that is the quality time with my family and friends. I can feel the memories being created. I can feel them being at peace. I can feel them wanting to come back and being appreciative that they can disconnect from the world, specific and general, right? Another thing would be let it go. Picture of Elsa, right? Why is it important to let it go? Because in order for it to go out into the universe, you can't continuously obsess about it. You just have to get that general feeling and maintain it throughout the entire time that you are doing your part of whatever it is that you have to do in order to manifest whatever it is that you want. So you say, yes, I got it. I know I got it. I'm letting it go. And I'm just going to do my part without being concerned about the how and the when, because I know that it is going to happen. Bottom right corner, that balance, right? You have to keep that balance of, I got it. I know it's there, but I'm going to work, right? I'm going to do my part. I'm going to do what's necessary. I'm not going to be saddened when it doesn't come in the time frame that I expect. I'm just going to have that balance. And then when we see the hole in the wall, this is the part. It's kind of like you have to recognize that there are lessons to be learned, right? And within those lessons, disguised as people and circumstances, you have to keep balance of, okay, I know that I said that I wanted this, but this lesson has to be learned. So I have to kind of get in the right posture in order for me to fit through the circumstance. Notice that I said through and not around, right? You cannot get around a lesson. You have to learn it. You have to apply it, because 9 times out of 10, whatever it is that you want is on the other side of you learning that lesson and going through that circumstance. But you have to, again, keep that general feeling of, you know what, I got it. It's there. I'm letting it go. I know that the process of things unfolding is going to happen, but I recognize that people and circumstance are there to mold and shape me to be ready for whatever it is that I want. And I have to put myself in the right position and keep that balance in order for me to get exactly what I want. And as you go through lessons, you have to think before you act, because in the midst of a lesson, it's easy for you to say, you know what, I don't care anymore, right? And again, what does that do? That goes out into the universe and comes back, not necessarily in the form that you want it to, but in the form of people and circumstances that shape you to be ready for whatever it is that you just put out into the universe. I hope that this really helps. What I'll do, let's go through a quick scenario, right? So I want a house by the end of this year. I have been renting for quite some time, and I know that I put a lot of money into the renting market, and I want my own. I don't want to be connected to neighbors. I want to watch movies and play music as loud as I want. I want to be able to jump around. I want to be able to have my own yard. I want to pull up into my own garage. So that's what I want to manifest, right? So using this same example, my intention is good because I want my own space. I want to be able to have a space where I can create memories with family and friends. The time, I'm not concerned about the how or when. I would like it to be at the end of this year, but I'm not going to say it has to happen at the end of this year, right? And what do? I ground myself in the present and I start to create that boundary. I put my phone on do not disturb so that way people don't call me and I get disrupted. When I start to visualize and meditate on it, right? I know that I want at least 4 bedrooms. I want at least 2, well, probably 3 baths. I want a basement. I want a movie or entertainment room, yoga room, workout room, creative space, beautiful kitchen, even though I'm not gonna cook. Um, a family room that people can relax in. I'd like a sunroom and I'd like a nice porch. Maybe a 2 to 3 car garage with enough space property wise for me to invite people over and have fun. You know, I have pictures of different houses that I want saved in my phone, saved in my Instagram profile. I know exactly what I want it to look like, right? That's the visualizing part. And then invoking the feeling. I want to be able to create memories. I want to be able to pass something down to the legacy that I'm going to leave. I want people to be comfortable and feel at peace when they come into my house. So I invoke that general feeling of, I'm in my own place. Yeah, I'm cooking, even though I know it may not taste great. I am downstairs watching my videos. I am also ensuring that it's kept very neat and tidy. That's the general feeling that I have of making sure that I manifest the house that I want, right? I let it go. You know, I continue to do my part by making sure that I'm budgeting and saving and keeping my credit where it needs to be. I'm not going to worry about the time or the when it happens or the how. I'm just letting it go because I already know I got it, right? And then I have to keep that balance. When I see that there is something that I want and I know that I want it and it's burning my wallet, I have to keep that balance, right? I know that I have that house. I have to maintain, you know, I got it. Even if it's just buying like a small picture that I'm going to hang up on the wall, or if it's buying small trinkets that remind me of the house, I'll do that, but I won't go and splurge on something because it's about balance, right? I'm not going to do anything that creates discord with the feeling of, yes, I got my house, right? And then when I encounter lessons or people and circumstances, maybe that I'm going through this in order for me to be able to get a new promotion to grant me more salary for what it is that I'm trying to purchase, which is a house, right? But I have to be self-aware to recognize I cannot get frustrated if this is happening and realize that it's probably a lesson disguised as something to prepare me for the house or the means to get the house. So throughout each situation, I'm thinking before I act. No, I'm not going to buy this $100 this. I'm not going to go spend $500 in Walmart. I'm not going to spend $300 on Amazon. I'm going to be mindful of my actions. And to wrap it all up, I believe you can speak things into existence, which is Jay-Z. I want to remind you that you are more than capable of accomplishing whatever it is that you want. It doesn't matter how you started off. It doesn't matter the things that you've done in your past. You are an individual with limitless capabilities. You just have to visualize it, invoke that feeling, and stay in good posture after letting it go. And I can assure you that you will do great things. I'm going to go ahead and speak that this video is going to help people because it's a simplified version and a well laid out process of how to manifest the life of your dreams. If you found that this has been helpful, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And I wish you the best of luck in manifesting the dreams, the life of your dreams. Have a great day.